I'm Daniel Johnson. I'm a commercial spaceflight operations major here at Embry-Riddle. Um, I think that unmanned commercial aircraft are inevitable. I'm somebody that hates driving. I hate driving with other people on the road. I think it's dangerous, and I think our fatality rate echoes that. And I think that aircrafts and ground vehicles are going to become all computer run in probably the next few decades. Uh, I think it would probably be safer for passengers of both vehicles if we left it up to computer automation. So I believe that automated commercial aircraft would be, first of all, safer. Not to insult pilots or anything, but there's just an element of human error that comes along when a human is introduced in any system. Spaceflight is my business, and in spaceflight we see a lot that most spacecraft are robotic. They're mostly almost entirely automated nowadays. It's very, very seldom that you see a human actually operating something in outer space, and I think the reason for that is that you have a large, spacious 3D volume in which you need to operate a vehicle, and computers are very good at that. And I think that it's very obvious the parallels in commercial aviation. Not to mention, I think it would just be more efficient, timelier. The little tiny amounts of human error just in navigation alone would increase the efficiency of air travel by a very large amount. And I think that's going to be inevitable just financially for companies in the very near future. The negative side effects are probably mostly on the part of the passenger. I think people just feel better knowing that their lives are in the hands of a trained professional rather than a cold and calculating computer. Although that will probably subside with time, as we've seen happen with other industries that have been automated. There is probably a few very specific circumstances where a computer in control of a commercial aircraft would lead to a fatality or loss of life. But the reality is that those situations are probably far lower in number than the incidents that cause fatalities in piloted aircraft because of human error.
Right.
So I think the biggest thing here is there's going to be one commercial airline that is going to have to come out and make the big leap and make the big announcement. And we're going to have to see what the public reaction is to that. Now, I'm not familiar with the set of laws that govern commercial aviation in the minutia, in the minute details, but the legislation is going to have to pave the way for it. But even with legislation, even with lawmakers coming out and saying this is safe, we support this, this is proper, it is still going to take a bold airline to step forward and make the step and see how it fares with the consumers. And I think that the biggest challenge is going to be the public perception. But I may be wrong. Lawmakers are funny like that, and dealing with Congress is notoriously difficult. But if we can get past that, I think we'd be on the way to safer aviation.